We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support back above the 437.50 area, and it's slightly bouncing off of it here in the second half of the day. But in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 8:50 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. And if you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, trying to break back above 439 in the second half of the day. And we're going to talk about the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow, what's going on with the inflow versus outflow, and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bear indicator at 9:35 a.m. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area to the rip area from Friday to Monday and today's pre-market. If this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, under a bear indicator at the 440.80 area, and now coming back down in the second half after trying to get back to 439 and rejecting towards the 437 area, and outflows are dominating. Now, inflows are trying to pick back up, and this is going to be crucial and critical going into tomorrow for these inflows to continue higher before reflecting and confirming any further possible strength into these charts. Now, as you see it popping up there on the screen, our focal level had popped up in today's pre-market at the 441.59 area, and that was from our focal level bot that sends out notifications of areas we do not want to ignore that tend to act as strong areas of support and resistance, right? And in today's volatility, you could see it there going into the open. It actually acted like a strong area of resistance and never tested back towards it, right? Pulled away from it, bear indicator, and outflows crossed over. All these confirmations to add perspective over the charts, which you can gain access to by joining. The link is down below in the description, we look forward to having you join us. So here we are with the SPY fighting to stay above the 437.50 area, a critical area of support here on the way back down, and also not that far off the focal level from yesterday at around the 438 area, right? That's something else to not ignore. You see it there popping up. That was yesterday's focal level, and it rejected off of it before it came back up towards it and finally broke through it to hit the highs of 440 yesterday. So all these levels play a huge role of acting as strong areas of support and resistance that should not be ignored. And in yesterday's volatility, where the SPY found support when it pulled back and bounced back up was not that far off of where our swing bot had notified, as you see it popping up there on the screen, at the 436 area, right? It consolidated on Friday. It got those inflow crossovers on the 1 hour. It was missing that bull indicator. And on the 1 hour, as we pull it up here, it actually popped up. Not that far off of that level at the 436.11 area. Found support there and did a full transition from the dip area to the rip area. Now it's been canceled and a bear indicator has popped up here at the 439.70 area. And it's going to be crucial for these inflows to pop back up and cross that midpoint to start reflecting any further strength into these charts. I would not ignore those inflow versus outflows on the 1 hour. I'm going to be watching them very closely, and same thing here in the volatility of the 15 minute. It's back below the midpoint. It needs to cross over, and same thing, try to roll that strength over into the 30 minute as well. Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys, and the first support level is the 437.50 area. If that gets broken through, I'll be watching the 435.50 area, and then below that is the 433.50 area. So those are the key levels I'll be watching. To the downside, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to cross back over on the 15 minute, on the 1 hour to start reflecting that strength into these charts, on the 30 minute here as well. Cancel out that bear indicator, get a bull indicator in the process, and the first resistance is the 439.50 area. Then above that is 441, and then I'll be watching the 442 to 445 area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial. The inflow versus outflow, I would not overlook it. I'm going to be watching it very closely. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Now let's make some money. So if you made it this far into the video and you are a swing trader or looking to gain an edge when it comes to swing trading, you're definitely going to want to check this out. And this is our new swing bot that will be fully released really soon. And so far it has sent 2 notifications in the last several days, right? The first one, as you see it popping up there, was Nvidia on Friday of last week at around $444. And the other one was Tesla yesterday in the pre-market, and from yesterday to today, and even yesterday alone, it ran up nearly $10 plus. Now, when it comes to the Nvidia one, you could see it popping up there on the screen. I shared the chart yesterday, and I also circled an area, as you see it there in the chart, how it kept on bouncing off that support and trying to hold above 444. And then I put a line across when that notification came in. And now you're seeing this other chart, which I shared today in the pre-market. And I stated, right, you could see the same line there. And I put the swing bot notification there at around the 444 area. It was already opening up from yesterday to today at 449. And I talked about in that purple area, the area that kept on acting like support. And there was a strong resistance in the pre-market and previous days at the 452 area. And the bulls would need to break through that for possible continuation. Not guaranteed, but it was important, and inflows needed to cross. Now, when you see it here in the next chart, going into the open, it was broken through, bull indicator popped up, and then inflows crossed over. And you could see the purple area that continued to act like support. And Nvidia calls were up nearly 100% plus with the swing notification bot since it was sent out, right? And you can see that blue line again where that notification was sent at that after hours on Friday. So this is our new swing bot. If you take a look at Tesla too, it sent it out at around the $256 area, and Tesla went to highs here of nearly $270. in the last 2 days, and it was sent out yesterday in the pre-market, right around this area, and the full move. So typically with these swing bots and the notifications that come in, they're there to add perspective. Nothing's guaranteed, but the goal is for it to add perspective. Take a look for possible support levels and bullish confirmations of a reversal, and from there it typically pans out within several days to weeks, but sometimes it could happen this fast within 1 or 2 days. And when it does, I typically tend to make a rational decision, because maybe my goals and strategy and expectations have been met, right? I don't want to get too greedy either, but I wanted to share with you guys our new swing bot that's going to be notifying directly into our Discord on high probability opportunities based off specific criterias and dip areas of wire Fred borders, as I call them, on multiple time frames and other criterias to confirm of the possibility of it looking like a possible support or area to not ignore for a possible swing of a reversal. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.